Number 1, a dinner date. Dress fancy. And we do mean a fancy date. Nice and fancy. Get a takeaway, use an Uber voucher, all of that, just get it done. You know.
Yeah, like, and don't buy, you want like a fancy food, not like a, pizza's nice, don't get me wrong, but you want to get something a bit more
If you're in
fancy.
East London, we have a recommendation, we'll put it in the description below.
Yeah, actually, that place is so good.
Really good.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's a sushi place.
Sushi place, really good sushi. Light some candles, enjoy yourself, talk to each other, enjoy the food, talk about the food, share the food.
Eat the food.
Mostly we're talking about food here, but the key thing is to have an experience, you know. Spend some time. Don't look at each other before you actually emerge.
Yeah, if you can, don't see, like on a date, you don't see the other person until you arrive. So try and do that as much as possible. Yeah. And
it's nice when I get to see what you're wearing and how you look and everything. It's a nice surprise. I know what she looks like, everyone, but it's a nice surprise to see what you're going to be wearing and stuff. Yeah, it's a nice thing. Number 2, a movie night, but with a new film that you both haven't seen, or at least you want to see again that hasn't happened for a long time.
Avengers Assemble, always a good example.
Or Endgame. Anyway, right? So, snacks and drinks, get some nice thing, get nice coffee, maybe some good tea, get some schlur for the lady if she likes schlur. Deborah likes schlur.
It's nice.
And maybe not wear pajamas.
Yes. Don't wear pajamas.
Because, let's be honest, it's supposed to be something special.
You don't wear pajamas to the cinema.
No, some people do. Some people do.
You shouldn't wear pajamas to the cinema.
Right? So, but wear something a little bit nice. Not uncomfortable. You're going to be sitting down to watch a film and all of that, but make
wear
it
clothes that are outside clothes.
Yeah.
Number 3, here's a board game night. So you could roll out the big guns and have Monopoly or Scrabble. Which we both enjoy, but we have a rule with Scrabble is that we're allowed slang and abbreviations because otherwise I would never win. Because
Everyone help my life. If you know about this problem when you're dealing with Scrabble, put a comment below because you have to help people with spelling. I'm just saying.
I had a 7-letter word once. I'm just going to put that one out there.
I can't remember this.
I'll put a picture up there. There's a picture just on his face. That was my 7-letter word.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Or you could do like smaller games like Othello, play some heads up, maybe do like Jenga and like tally up the score. So if you win a round, then you get a point, and then the winner of the night maybe gets a special trophy toy thing or something.
Or the loser has to do something that like a forfeit. Number 4, chocolate tasting. I like this. I like chocolate tasting. Get your favourites. My favourite, and it is the best, it's always going to be Snickers. I don't even care. You can have your expensive chocolates. They're nice and all, but Snickers is...
It's nice. Sometimes it's
up here.
A bit big, but it tastes good. I'll give you that one.
No, you can cut it down. You got teeth. You can trim bits off the Snickers and eat it in pieces.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Snickers is the best. In my opinion, you can put your comments below, but it's still unright. Now, get your favourites. Get something new, something that you have not tried before. It's a date night and it's a cheap thing to buy some expensive chocolate on a date night. So don't think to yourself, oh, my days, a £5 chocolate, I shouldn't do this. If you spend £12 on chocolate, it's a cheap date night.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and like now, we filmed this during lockdown, maybe all the fancy chocolate places aren't open, like Hotel Chocolate, but you could just get like the more expensive part on the chocolate aisle in the supermarket.
Yeah. Anyway, taste them and review them, and then you know what you can do for next time as a dessert for your fancy meal next time.
Number 5, an ice cream sundae station. So buy some really nice vanilla ice cream, not your cheap stuff, not like your huge tub for like £2.50, but like get like some expensive vanilla ice cream, and then get toppings like nuts and waffles and sweets and syrups and the fancy syrup.
What we had recommendation was it toasted almonds, I think it was.
Oh yeah.
Plus passion fruit coulis
from
stuff,
Tesco,
which was good, man.
So good. We should get that again.
We should get that again.
Yeah, we should do that again.
Get it in.
So that's number 5, a ice cream sundae station. Number 6 is pancake any day. We believe in pancakes in this household.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
And I make good pancakes
You make
too.
such
So
good pancakes. And if you're not in the UK, you may be wondering why is pancake any day even a thing? Well, in the UK, on like the second Tuesday of February, we have a pancake day when the whole nation eats pancakes. That's our tradition. That's what we do. It's how people sometimes break and start Lent. But
see, that's the significance. But for me, we have pancakes often enough, so I just don't care about the date.
But on Pancake Day, we make a special thing. But as a date night, you could have pancake any day where you can have fun flipping the pancakes together. UK style pancakes, none of this American stuff. UK style pancakes.
The big kind.
You flip them. You can like put syrup and toppings and just have fun and make a huge pile and try to eat them all.
Can I just say that maple and syrup and butter is the best.
It is. I used to be lemon and sugar. I still have it, but maple and syrup.
No, it's the grit factor is no. It's not
good,
okay.
though.
It's not. No, it's not okay.
Anyway.
Number 7. Country theme night. Now I don't mean get out your violin and do all that business.
Sing-a-dingy.
Yeah, you could do
Having
that.
a partner about the hand.
If you're into that. We're not into that.
You could have like an American night.
You could have American night. Yeah, that's true. No, country theme night, meaning pick a country. Get an atlas and throw a pin at it, whatever. Pick a country, find a good rated film, as in that's got good reviews.
From that country.
From that country
Not just
specifically.
like about that country, but actually from that country.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right? So find a good film from that country, then also eat the food that also comes from that country, and that was, for us, that was a good night.
Number 8. This one might be an outlier, but just hear me out. It's spaghetti and marshmallows.
This will suit the engineers in the room.
It's sort of like a fun night, a bit of a different one. So basically you need spaghetti and you need marshmallows and you need some sort of clock. So use your phone as a timer and you time yourself to build structures from spaghetti and marshmallows to be able to balance like a little toy or a figure or something on this structure.
It was a competition.
It was a competition basically between the two of us. And I think we did rule something like you can't use squares or you can't use triangles or you can have X amount of marshmallows or something like that. Anyway, here are some of the ones that we built. If you can try and guess which one
oh my days.
out of the pictures, who built what, because his job is a designer and mine's not. So you can work that one out. So yeah, spaghetti and marshmallows, it's just having a bit of fun and doing something different.
Number 9. Painting. Not painting rooms, that's awful. No, it's like painting a canvas but doing it together. Separate canvases but together doing it. Like you might see up in that corner somewhere, you're going to see maybe a canvas or two. It's just different, that's all. So order some, it doesn't have to be expensive, order some small canvas frames, get some acrylic paint, it probably comes with a brush. There'll be some links in the description below just to get you kick-started. We used small canvases that were cheap. They were cheap.
They were like £2.50 each or something.
They were fine. Some acrylic paint, some brushes, nothing clever. But grab yourself a drink, gives you time to focus on your painting while you chat. It's a different date. But try not to influence each other's pictures because who knows? Your creativity will fly.
Yeah.
You know? Anyway, display it somewhere in the home and then you can remember the night that you did when you did the painting.
Yeah, and like if you have kids, try and get your kids to guess who did what painting in the morning, which our kids got all of them right. First try. Number 10 is do a couples quiz. It's actually really funny because how we played it is that we went through the quiz, we answered the questions ourselves, like separately, and then we reviewed, we went back through the answers.
Can you tell who does the worst at this game?
So I would ask Aaron a question, and if he got it wrong, he had to take a super sour sweet, which he absolutely hates sour sweets. And so it was an absolutely hilarious night for me. And I had sour sweets. I did get some wrong, but I like sour sweets, so it was more fun for me.
Yeah, there's no penalty for that, is there?
No, some of them were so sour though. Some of them, like, they hurt your jaw kind of level of sour.
You enjoy that rubbish.
No, I don't want my jaw to hurt from a sweet.
Anyway,
So yeah, it's just some great fun. And also you get to know more things about each other, because sometimes, I mean, we've been in a relationship for nearly 15 years now, and it can feel like, oh, I know everything about you, but actually if you have like random questions, then you're like, yeah, what is the answer to that one? And
yeah, exactly.
yeah, it's good to like learn more about each other anyway.
You never really finish learning. You
Exactly.
never really know everything about each other, which is a good thing. We've done these 10 ideas ourselves, actually, and way more, obviously. But if you've got any suggestions for us to try, which we maybe haven't yet, we'll find out, please put a comment in the comments below and tell us, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember, no blanket forts. I can't deal with blanket forts. It's too uncomfortable to sit on the floor. But let us know in the comments.
Number 1 is go to Shoreditch in East London and see the brilliant, fantastic street art they have there. And the bonus is that not too far away in Brick Lane there are 2 brilliant bagel shops which have lovely tasty bagels for decent money. So that's number 1.
Including rainbow bagels, which are famous. You know, you can Instagram that all up.
Yeah, I don't know if people still Instagram things or bagels.
I don't know. I wouldn't. It's food. Just eat the thing, man. Come on.
Anyway, number 2 is go on a Thames Clipper. These are boats that are more a form of transport that go up and down the river, and you can use your Oyster cards, and so that's always handy. There's an outside deck, there's also a cafe and toilets involved, and I'm presuming the cafe is going to be open soon if it not already is. I don't know. Either way, Thames Clipper is a great way to get up and down the river. It goes from like Greenwich, you can take it all the way down to Battersea if you're on the right timetable.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed. Can be fun. Give it a try.
Yeah.
Number 3, Holland Park. Go to Holland Park. You shall enjoy it. It's very pretty. It's got a Japanese garden. If everybody else isn't there, it's ultra quiet and delicious and lovely. Especially if you're with your wife, then perfect.
It is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the park's nice, and it's got these old grounds and everything. It's
Yeah. But
really-
especially the Japanese garden is nice.
Yeah, the
Because there's a
Kyoto
nice
garden.
waterfall as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even got the bamboo thing that goes like that. That's true word wide awakers. Anyway.
Anyway, hi guys, and welcome to Faithful Marriage. I'm Deborah, and this is Erin, and today we're talking about 7 date ideas you can do in London now that it's opening up. Oh yeah.
Not good for the introverts, was it?
Okay, well, you've had your time. So London's opening up, and so we're giving some budget-friendly date ideas that you
Agreed.
can go and enjoy.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Number 4, walks on the South Bank.
Top date.
This is our top date, probably, if you think about it.
We do it quite often.
Not just that, these were the first dates that we actually did go on before
Our very
we went.
first date was the South Bank.
Was it our very first date? Must have been, yeah.
Yes, yeah. We'll do a whole next video on our first date. What happened?
She'll be telling the stories then, obviously.
There was an embarrassing moment for me. We'll take that in the next video.
See, this is a good example of how I just flush things out because I can't remember her embarrassing moment. I was probably just happy to be there. Anyway, right. So, number 5, go to a driving range and try to hit the balls with the golf bat.
Yeah, trying is a good verb. Is that verb? Bad verb? I don't know.
Well, try, yeah, try. Trying to hit the golf ball with a golf cue is excellent.
It's fun.
It's almost exercise.
Yeah, you just have to like make sure you don't mind shaming yourself. You will shame yourself, but it's really good fun, and there's actually loads all over London, including one in Hackney.
Yeah, and if you get a bucket of 100 balls or something, and you manage to hit like 3.
Well done.
Yes, exactly. Because most of mine sound like this.
At least you got that. Mine was like.
But when you hit one, and you just get a sweet, and you have to be really patient for the next one.
Yeah.
For real.
It's good fun.
Yeah.
Date nights are important for any couple, but they're important for married couples too. And if you want to know why, go check out our Why You Should Date Your Spouse video.
Yes, you should. And there's the reason why. That's right. Number 6.
Number 6 is go to the monuments. Yeah, why go to the monument? It's really fun, okay? And it costs under £5 each. Well, it did when I last went there.
They're trying to recover from COVID, so it might
Yeah,
be
and they're open.
could be more expensive or cheaper, you know.
But basically, it's a big column that they built to commemorate the Great Fire of London. It's like 400 years old.
It's 61 meters tall.
It's really big. You climb up all the spiral staircase, and they are beautiful, beautiful
Scenes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful views of London. We actually went there for our 3rd anniversary. Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. Anyway, so
There's
the
photographic evidence.
That's how he knows. Oh, help me. Oh, okay.
I was there.
He was there. He was.
Number 7.
I like this one.
She does.
Yeah.
London Zoo.
It's not the most budget friendly.
It's really not.
I'm really excited to go. I can't wait to go to London Zoo. They have cute penguins and they like just swim right in front of you.
I'm so not bothered, honestly.
You can walk through enclosures and there's like a lemur like this far from you, just like sitting there chilling with like some plum or something.
With a plum.
It's true.
I want to see a lemur chilling with a plum. That's what I want.
No, but what my point is, it's like this retail
And then
lemur.
the next installation.
It's like King Julian just sitting like right there.
With a plum.
Yeah. Or like they've got these other ones, it's like monkeys and they just like walk around you.
With a whistle.
Ignore him. They have really cool enclosures where you walk into now. And that's really cool. But I think it's not like the dangerous animals. So.
No, I mean, you could go through the butterfly enclosure. It's not going to be that they're going to bite you or something. They can barely lick.
Or like, they got the big giant spider one as well.
That's grim.
But they're not poisonous spiders.
I don't care.
Either way, it's not the most budget friendly one.
No, this is the one where it makes up for all the others in terms of budget. Because you have to pay, probably you have to pay for parking. You have to pay.
If you drive.
Yeah, you might have to pay for congestion charge. And you definitely have to pay for tickets unless you got some kind of special deal where they gave you a prize. Which has never happened to us. But it is pretty cool, especially for the kids. It's not. I suppose actually, if it's without kids, then it's cheaper.
Yeah.
By quite a way, isn't it?
Yeah.
We happen to have 4, so
that's an expensive day out.
that's a £100 date for us.
But if it's just us two, I would love to do that as a date. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Next week we're going to be going back to our conflict resolution series where we are going to be talking about how to avoid conflict in the first place. And so if that is something that you would be interested in, go and hit that subscribe button, and if you have found value out of this one, smash the like, and
Maybe share it. Yeah.
click the arrow. Yeah. Make sure you watch to the end of the video to know why the London Eye is not on this list and where you can go for better views that are free.
Yes. Number 1, go to the River restaurant on the River Thames. It looks brilliant. It's part of my plan to take this one.
Yes, it would be really nice to go there.
It's part of my plan. Allow me. It's part of my plan, but they don't do weekdays. It has to be on the weekends, and we got busy weekends, so that's the way it goes.
No.
But enjoy yourself.
Number 2 is go up Tower Bridge. This is Tower Bridge. This is London Bridge. This is not London Bridge. This is Tower Bridge, hence the towers.
That's the one with the towers there?
Yes, Tower Bridge would be the one with the towers.
Okay.
So you can go up.
So the one that sticks up rather than just goes flat?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, you can go up Tower Bridge and there's a
The one with the towers on it? Okay, let's carry on.
I think we've established that Tower
It
Bridge.
would mean to make sure people understand.
I think they've got that. So Tower Bridge, you can go up there, there's a viewing platform like at the top, and you can go, there's like a glass walkway and you're like walking over the Thames. You can also see all like the engineering-y bits of how they lift up the bridge.
Of the towers?
Of the Tower Bridge.
Yeah, good.
And it's just all around.
Lest we forget which one we're talking about, let's carry on.
All around.
I'm making myself laugh.
Number 3 is go to one of my favourite places in the whole of the City of London, and that is Postman's Park. It's this tranquil little park, which is ironically one of the biggest parks in the City of London. And it's just a really nice tranquil place, and they've got a memorial to heroic Londoners of the past and the things that they did, which they are a little bit sad, but they're also they're just like sort of nice read to memorialise these people's lives and what they did. But yeah, go to Postman's Park.
Go and visit the Museum of Zoology. It's a bit weird, it's a bit macabre, however you pronounce that word.
You spell it like this.
That's true. Anyway, you probably won't find another museum in London that has...
Or anywhere.
You don't know the rest of the world. That has a jar of moles. Pickled.
Yes, pickled moles.
It's just different.
It's just a really nice museum.
How can you say that after talking about a jar of moles?
Yeah, but
that
it's like interesting. It's not like one of those ones where you're just sort of like, well, that was dull. It was like an actual.
No, this really ain't dull.
It's a really interesting.
You should go and have a look. Number 5. Go on the Greenwich cable car. Between the Greenwich Peninsula and the other side of the untitled area that it connects to. Just go a couple times. You can use the Oyster card. It's really cool. I like it when there's a tiny bit of wind so that you have a bit of sway, makes it more exciting. Yeah. You can take really...
Normal people like it when it's just nice, calm, beautiful, sunny day because they don't want to be hanging over the Thames at X amount of hundreds of feet over the Thames and their things swaying.
But on the plus side, for bonus points, you get to take really, really interesting, cool pictures of the Thames because you're literally over the Thames. Nice you know, have a nice time.
Number 6 is that in Greenwich you can go to the planetarium at the top of the hill. There's a planetarium. They have really cool shows. You sit back in the nice, comfy chairs, and they have like the sky at night and other random stuff about space. So just an all-round nice thing to do.
Yes.
And number 7, the reason why the London Eye is not on this list is because the London Eye is quite frankly a tourist trap.
Truth.
Okay, it costs so much money to go round in a circle for half an hour.
Is it that long?
Yeah, but you only spend like something like 10 or 15 minutes at the actual top. Yeah, right. And you go around. And like, it's a nice thing to do. Now, if you want to spend that amount of money, then please go enjoy yourself, right? But down the road on the South Bank at the Tate Modern Gallery, there is a viewing platform. It's on their 10th floor. Okay, it's free. I will say the lifts can take ages to get them up there just because of how it works. However, it's free. There's no time limit. There's coffee. Did I say it was free? And there's no time limit. Yeah, and there's coffee. Yeah, so go there.
And enjoy your life. You're welcome. Point of view, you like me, and Valentine's Day, birthday, anniversary or something is coming up and you're not ready. Welcome to the party.
My husband's so smooth.
I'm telling you.
So smooth.
Listen, the intent, I know your plight. I know it. The intent is always there, but the implementation is rubbish. It happens. So here's 10 last minute budget friendly date ideas.
Number 1 is to do a restaurant crawl. In your local area, go to one restaurant for your starter, a second restaurant for your main, and a third restaurant for your dessert. And if you're clever about it, you will find ones that are like they balance out the money.
Also,
it's a bit adventurous because you're going to different places.
True. But from a health point of view, it gives you time for the food to go down and start digesting, so you'll probably eat less. See?
Number 2 is check out Instagram for your local spots. There'll be people who have hashtagged wherever you're from. We're from London, so there's quite a lot of options. But go and search on Instagram just your local area. People would have made vlogs about it, made reels. There will be options on there.
Number 3, have a sofa date night. That means you need to do a little bit of work, but you don't need to go out of the house. Sweet. So, get a meal in, do some candles maybe. Maybe you could have a film, get dressed up. Check the video below because we've got some ideas for you.
Yep, that don't need to be blanket forts.
Oh my days. I hate a blanket fort. You have no idea. Number 4, go for a picnic. It can be romantic. Go for a midnight picnic. Under the stars, take a torch. All of that. On the way to the picnic, go to the supermarket, get some stuff, drag it with you, and you might have a very nice time. Sunset, that's also a cool time.
And if you don't want to sit on the floor like this guy, then go and like bring a chair, or find a log, or a bench, something that's not on the floor.
I don't know if it's a backbone thing, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, let's carry on.
Number 5 is check out Groupon or Eventbrite for local things that are happening in your area that are going to be free or really cheap because they're held by local artists. Maybe it could be a theatre performance by a local group, or a random like comedy show or something. But go and check Eventbrite or Groupon for what's going on in your local area. Number 6 is go for ice cream.
It's a good idea. Number 7, go for a street art walk. If you're a little bit aesthetic and you maybe happen to like graffiti, go and do that. Because it's interesting, and you know what? There's almost always cool coffee shops near street art places. Brick Lane, we're looking at you. Number 8, go for a bike ride. Bike riding is fun. Feel the wind in your hair, etc.
Yeah, and if you don't have a bike, then hire one. Number 9 is go to have a coffee, but don't go to Starbucks, please. Let's have real, proper coffee. Yeah, and go find a local independent one, somewhere that has a nice coffee and actually understands coffee and doesn't burn it like Starbucks. Number 10 is do the pound shop date or a dollar store date. Give yourself £3 and you find something for the other person that matches their personality, something that reminds you of them, and something that you think they would find useful, and then you go around the shop, you have to sort of hide from each other, and then afterwards you meet up and you give each other a gift. It's just a nice thing to do.
It's quite cool because you're very limited in what is the selection in the shop. So you think, oh, I really got to try and make this work, but eventually you can. So yeah.
It's just good fun, and that really is budget friendly. You're probably going to come under like £10 for the day.
Yeah.